Like Magic had Worthy and Kareem. Like how many weapons you need? You can't stop that.
So
Like they all was getting
yeah,
30.
I don't know what
Like
happened with the '90s though. They started like putting
they
this.
wasn't as
Yeah,
skilled. Like
damn, y'all
Oakland
keep
was
like.
not that. They wasn't that
No, I
skilled.
don't think it's not. Hold on, I don't know if it was as they're not as skilled. I'm gonna say they all had that like that lineup where they had like two dudes that was only on the court just to beat you up. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't know why they went to that in the
Because they
'90s.
couldn't do nothing else. That's what I said. What else could Oakley have done in the NBA besides
All
that?
Oakley could do.
Yeah,
See? That's what I said. The skill had dipped. In the 90s, the skill level dipped.
That's a good. I never think about it like that, but that is a
They
good point.
couldn't
Cause I'm
shoot,
trying to
bro.
think of '90s stars, and I'm like, some of them
yeah,
ain't that great.
They couldn't shoot. Like you had to like the offensive players back then was another again longevity. Reggie Miller was one of them. Jordan
Yeah,
obviously. Like
Jordan,
Steve Smith, Smitty.
Penny Hardaway. So
Smitty,
like,
Hardaway, yeah.
Um, Shaq obviously and stuff, but
Right, back
it
in the
was yeah, it
'90s.
was like Ewing. Like Ewing was the only offensive weapon and Starks here and there.
yeah,
Starks was an illusion.
Yeah,
They made it look seem like Starks was a great shooter. He really wasn't.
he
nah, he
wasn't.
was
He
ass.
wasn't.
He really was trash.
He really was
Allen Houston
not
had a.
shoot.
Allen Houston was a bucket. He wasn't a star, but he was a bucket.
Yeah, he came
But
on later on in the '90s though. Like he
yeah,
was like, he got like drafted
Yeah,
like
but like
'96 or
even
something like
even Morning, even Alonzo Mourning wasn't no offensive
he got
star.
left off, and then nobody say nothing.
Yeah,
Nobody
I
say
that.
feel
nothing.
Yeah. Hey, so,
I feel like players like him thrive because that era was less skillful, honestly.
And it was so physical. Yeah, I
yeah.
agree. That's a good take. That's a good take.
The skill
I
level
ain't
dip,
never
and
The
then
think
all
about
of
skill
a
that.
sudden,
level, the skill level dipped.
no, but
And
then
then
all
all
of
of
a
a
So
sudden,
they
sudden you
went
get
to a
the
more physical brand of basketball.
yeah,
yeah,
and then think about it. Then after that, kind of the tail end, would you start getting the '96? Here come AI, Kobe, Nash with the handles, Ray Allen, like skilled players who can get their own shot.
took it back
Who,
up. Yeah,
like, then all of a sudden handles became the thing, and then like it was skill level, man. That's why all that the scores and stuff dipped away. And she was, so they can't play in my era. Man, shut up! You can't play in theirs. Get out of here.
but that didn't make sense because LeBron beat him though. Like it'd been one thing
Yeah,
if he never played against LeBron. LeBron beat you.
players was in his era getting buckets, man. What is he talking about?
Yeah, that sound like hate.
And then he complained. I remember exactly what he said because I remember because they was up 2-0, and I was like, oh, they about to get Cleveland out of here. And then when they won, when they lost the series, like, oh, the NBA just wanted their darling in the final. Shut up. He came in there and ran off 30 straight on you, and y'all couldn't stop him.
Y'all seen LeBron trash talking Cameron Payne?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. Talking about something. You was out the league 2 years ago.
See, he
What
another
is
one.
going on?
He's a 90s player, Cameron Payne.
He is.
He's a
Yeah,
90s
irritant.
player.
He
Like
is. He irritant
Patrick
for sure.
Beverly's playing in the wrong era right now.
Pat Bev would have been a darling in the '90s. Oh, they would have loved him. They
He's
would have
playing.
loved him in the '90s.
Patrick Beverly's playing in the wrong era right
I
now.
agree.
Now he's still trying to fight with Durant. Like, bro, you in Minnesota. Relax. Like you ain't gonna need to do none of that rah rah this year, bro. Just relax. Who you protecting over there? I'm
Well,
like,
his
dude,
leader saw,
that's
so he
what he
got to
get.
protect him. We all know Cat saw.
What about